The European Council will be largely devoted to the situation in the Middle East, and I think we must avoid any form of naivety. Who can reasonably believe that the troops and leaders of Al-Qaeda who have committed the worst atrocities in Syria in recent years have turned into nice Democrats with whom we could work and cooperate? This is obviously totally illusory, and everyone knows that Islamist Turkey played a major role in bringing the Islamists to power in that country. Thus, we should stop treating Erdogan with so much respect. Let's stop considering Islamist Turkey a dependable partner. Let us stop Madam von der Leyen from giving billions and billions plus yet another billion you just announced days ago. But on the other hand, since we'll take your word for it, Syria will have returned to democracy. At this point, it should be an opportunity to ensure that all the Syrian migrants who came to Europe on the pretext that Bashar al-Assad's regime was in power must now return to Syria. Another subject for the European Council is relations with the United States. A new page in our relations with the United States will open on 20th of January. This is a real opportunity. We know that Donald Trump will not hesitate to defend the American economy. It's up to us to defend our economy. Fewer standards, more competitiveness, more protection too. I know it's a strong word, but it's absolutely essential. And in terms of security and defense, this is also an opportunity. We know that Trump is going to be isolationist, so it's up to us to ensure our own security, to increase our military capabilities, our industrial capabilities, improve arms strength for military autonomy. Lastly, on immigration, the most urgent thing right now is obviously to defend our borders. Instead of the permanent pattern of accepting immigration and then distributing it, this is your model, Mrs. von der Leyen. Implement on a large scale what Giorgia Meloni successfully did, with privileged partnerships with Egypt, with Tunisia and Albania to prevent flows from south to north. And finally, Mrs. von der Leyen, with regard to Mercosur, I say this without any personal animosity, but with gravity. As a Frenchman, I have a score to settle with you. What you did in Montevideo, which consisted of announcing this free trade agreement, was a mistake. A trade agreement that threatens to destroy our French agriculture, Polish, Italian, and many others, is absolutely unacceptable. This is the Europe that people can no longer stand. This is the Europe that people no longer want. You are acting without democratic legitimacy, and you know it very well. You are sacrificing our agriculture to sell German cars. That is absolutely unacceptable. You should be serving the general interest of our 27 European nations. We see a German politician sacrificing our farmers for her industry.